Could AI really be the reason behind all these tech layoffs we're seeing in 2024? Are you a casualty? Many of us are, and share that sense of loss of thousands of employees. And it's hard not to ask ourselves if AI is playing a role in this trend. See, here are some examples of U.S. companies that have laid off a significant number of employees in 2024, including those in tech departments. Intel laid off around 10% of its workforce, impacting approximately 12,000 employees. IBM announced layoffs affecting about 5,000 employees. Cisco reduced its workforce by 7%, which translates to around 4,000 employees. Amazon cut around 9,000 jobs, primarily in its AWS and HR departments. Google laid off approximately 12,000 employees, affecting various departments including tech. Microsoft announced layoffs impacting around 10,000 employees, including those in its tech divisions. Meta reduced its workforce by about 11,000 employees, affecting multiple tech roles. Salesforce laid off around 8,000 employees, including many in tech roles. X underwent significant restructuring, leading to layoffs of around 3,700 employees, many of whom were in tech. Tesla cut approximately 7,000 jobs, impacting various departments including tech. That is a total of 81,700 individuals just from these 10 examples. And counting. You can find more details at the Bureau of Labor Statistics website, which showed total layoffs across industries of 1.8 million by July 2024. These layoffs reflect the ongoing challenges and restructuring efforts within businesses. One thing's for sure. The relationship between AI and job security is complex, and it's something we need to explore further. In a series of videos, we will dive into this topic. We'll examine the current state of the tech job market, how AI is reshaping job roles, what the future might hold for employment in this sector, and what alternative options there are for those of us who were laid off and are seeking more control over our own destiny. It's no secret that the tech industry has been going through a period of significant change, and AI is undoubtedly a major driver of that change. But before we can understand the impact of AI on employment, we need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The tech job market has been experiencing a slowdown in recent months, with many companies downsizing or restructuring to stay competitive. And yes, AI is being integrated into various sectors at an incredible rate, from customer service to software development. The question is, what does this mean for the people working in these industries? And are jobs being cut to shift those funds from salaries to the purchase of AI equipment and software? The current state of the tech job market is complex, with a mix of layoffs, hiring freezes, and a general sense of uncertainty. And at the heart of it all is the rise of AI, which is changing the way companies operate and the skills they need from their employees. In the next section, we'll break down the specifics of how AI is reshaping job roles, what skills are becoming obsolete, and what new opportunities are emerging as a result. One of the most significant impacts of AI on the job market is the automation of routine tasks. We're seeing machines take over jobs that involve repetitive tasks, freeing up human workers to focus on more complex creative work. But what does this mean for the thousands of people who used to do those jobs? AI is also changing the skills employers are looking for in job applicants. With machines able to process vast amounts of data, companies need people who can interpret that data, make decisions, and drive innovation. It's a shift from manual labor to knowledge work, and it's forcing many workers to retrain or upskill. The rise of AI is also creating new job opportunities, from machine learning engineers to AI ethicists. These are roles that didn't exist a decade ago, and they're becoming increasingly important as companies navigate the complexities of AI integration. And as AI becomes more pervasive, we're seeing new industries emerge that we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago. Take autonomous vehicles, for example. This is an industry that's creating thousands of new jobs, from software developers to safety engineers. But it's not all positive, of course. AI is displacing jobs at an alarming rate, and it's disproportionately affecting certain demographics. such as workers in older tech, low-skilled workers, or those in rural areas. One of the biggest concerns is that AI will exacerbate existing social inequalities, making it harder for certain groups to access education, training, and employment opportunities. The impact of AI on employment is multifaceted, and it's hard to make blanket statements about its effects. While it's creating new opportunities, it's also displacing jobs and changing the skills landscape. To illustrate these points, let's look at some examples and statistics. According to a recent report, AI could displace up to 50% of all jobs in the next decade, but it could also create up to 30% new ones. Take the example of chatbots, which are becoming increasingly common in customer service. On the one hand, they're freeing up human customer support agents to focus on more complex, high-value tasks. On the other hand, they're displacing thousands of jobs, particularly in the contact center industry. Another example is the use of AI in software development. Tools like GitHub Copilot are revolutionizing the way developers work, automating routine tasks, and freeing up time for more creative, high-value work. But what does this mean for junior developers, those just starting out in the industry, or experienced workers without background in the latest tech? To put these statistics into perspective, let's look at some case studies. Take the example of a company like IBM, which has been at the forefront of AI adoption. While it's true that AI has automated many jobs, the company has also created thousands of new roles in areas like AI development, deployment, and ethics. But how many internal employees were offered the chance to upskill instead of being laid off? On the other hand, we have examples like the self-service kiosks at McDonald's, which have displaced thousands of low-skilled jobs. It's a stark reminder of the need for workers to upskill and reskill to remain relevant in an AI-driven economy. Of course, there are counter-arguments to the idea that AI is causing tech layoffs. Some say that AI can create jobs, improve productivity, and free up human workers to focus on more creative, high-value tasks. Take the example of AI in healthcare, where machines are able to analyze medical imaging, diagnose diseases, and even assist in surgery. This is an area where AI is creating new job opportunities and improving patient outcomes. Another counter-argument is that AI can improve productivity, freeing up time for human workers to focus on more strategic, high-value tasks. Take the example of AI-powered project management tools, which are automating routine tasks and enabling project managers to focus on more complex, creative work. As we weigh the evidence, it's clear that AI is having a profound impact on the tech job market, both positive and negative. While it's creating new opportunities, it's also displacing jobs and changing the skills landscape. So what's next for jobs in the tech industry? That's the billion-dollar question. As AI continues to evolve and become more pervasive, it's clear that we need to rethink the way we approach work, education, and training. In the end, it's up to us to ensure that the benefits of AI are shared by as many as possible, not just a privileged few. That means investing in education and training programs that prepare workers for an AI-driven economy. And we as individuals need to take the initiative, learn about the changing landscape, assess our circumstances, our goals, our options, and take actions to adjust our lives to improve our own situation now and in the future. Thanks for watching, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on AI and job security in the comments below. Remember to subscribe, like, and share our content. Be sure to check out our next videos on the future of work, where we explore more of these ideas in depth.